So in this problem, you were given a circumference, so we'll be able to go back from this to find the radius, and then once we find the radius, we can also write it out as the equation of the circle. So just remember the circumference formula is just C equals 2 pi r, right? So if the circumference is going to be 6 pi equals 2 pi r, then that means to divide r by itself, I would divide both sides by 2 pi. And 6 pi divided by 2 pi would just be 3. So that means that the radius is 3, and the center, my h and my k, are going to be negative 1 and 4. So that way I can write out my equation, right? So again, you always start off with x minus, and then k is negative 1, so this becomes positive 1 squared, plus y minus 4 squared equals, and then the radius is 3, so 3 squared means that that's going to be 9. So this here would be my equation. Same thing with if you were given an area. So if you were given an area, right, we would do the same process. The formula for area is A equals pi r squared. So if the area was 16 pi equals pi r squared, then first thing that you want to do is divide both sides by pi. So the pi will cancel out here. So then I'll be left with, I'm going to write it up here. So 16 equals r squared. And then just to get the radius by itself, right, you would want to square root both sides. So that means that the radius is going to be 4, right? So now you have the radius, and you have your h and your k, which is your center point. And then you can use that to write out your equation. So again, you're always starting off with x minus, right? And then your center is negative 8, so x minus negative 8, which means this turns into a positive 8 squared, plus y minus negative 11, so positive 11 squared, right? And then that's going to equal my radius, which is 4 squared, right? So radius squared, so 4 squared, 64.